All right, welcome to this video newsletter recorded on the 21st day of February 2026. And I've got a couple of things to celebrate in today's broadcast. First of all, 2 days from now will mark 1 year since I've had alcohol. It became clear to me a year ago that I wanted to take a break from drinking booze. And I knew at the time it might be a couple of weeks or a couple of months. And also soon after, I thought, it might be like a little bit longer. So I've decided to take a full year off of drinking alcohol. And it's been really, really great. And I will admit there's been a few times when I've been like, ooh, I could just use a beer. But I've been able to enjoy the plethora of non-alcoholic beers that are available today. In particular, I really enjoy Guinness Zero, and it's been really excellent. I'm not saying I'm never going to drink alcohol again, but I am saying that this year without alcohol has yielded some of the most significant professional developments in my entire life, such as getting booked for and delivering a TEDx presentation, such as getting paid to do keynote presentations, such as traveling and facilitating and doing stuff that I love. So, really grateful for having made that choice. And I totally encourage anyone to give it a try because alcohol can be kind of a downer. And of course, a lot of people really struggle with it. So that's one thing I'm celebrating. Another thing I'm celebrating is the fact that I chose to go to Canmore and to facilitate my first Human Connection Circles event, which was really, really wonderful. It brought together a half dozen amazing people, and some of whom I knew quite well, some of whom I didn't know very well, and facilitated this human connection experience that I'm very excited to repeat. And I'll be delivering several more of those human connection circles in the coming weeks because I've felt really called recently to do more in-person facilitation. And I feel that this is one way that I can, uh, yeah, create this like ripple effect of connection. So super excited about that. And one of the participants at my Human Connection Circle was a woman named Martha. And Martha came to my Human Connection Circle because she and I agreed to meet in Canmore because she emailed me on the Saturday that I was actually on my way back to Alberta to say that she had a collaboration, an idea for us to maybe collaborate. And what's amazing about this is that I actually met Martha at the Calgary airport on October 8th, 2025, on my way back to Ontario. And she saw me juggling and joking around with some people, and we got talking and found out that we're both guides who live in Canmore. And Martha has a really interesting business, and we had a wonderful meeting on the Tuesday, and then she came to my event on the Tuesday night. And the collaboration that she's invited me to participate in is what I'm celebrating today. And that is this Mindfulness in the Mountains retreat. You won't be able to see it there, but um, it's a retreat that she's held before where you go in by helicopter to this lodge in the backcountry. It's the Mistaya Lodge. And you spend 4 nights and 5 days doing meditation, doing hikes, eating really nice food, and just relaxing and getting reset. And this is like a total dream come true possibility for me because I've had a vision of doing leadership experiences out in the mountains, but I've been stopped because I don't currently have the ACMG qualifications that are needed to guide people in the backcountry like that. I'm what's known as an interpretive guide, and I'm allowed to take people on well-maintained trails anywhere in the national parks, but not this backcountry stuff. So I can't go and guide in the backcountry like that, not yet. But what I can do is I can come in as an experienced facilitator or an experienced creator and be her co-facilitator and just be there as the facilitator, the person doing a bunch of the leadership exercises. And so that's what we've decided to do. And this is further evidence to me that you really, really can change your life by meeting people because that's just a random conversation with someone who I met at the Calgary airport because I happen to be being a little bit playful and it turned into an in-person meeting, which is now turned into a collaboration, which I think is not only going to be an excellent business relationship, but it's also almost certainly going to turn into be a really rich friendship as well. So just wanted to share those celebrations in today's video newsletter because I'm feeling very, very full and grateful at this moment for these opportunities that I'm putting attention and intention into, and also that I'm being invited into at this time. So thanks, Martha. I'm excited. Finally, the last celebration I have is I'll be doing some presentations at a conference called Human Resources in the Age of AI in Atlanta, Georgia, very soon. It starts March 3rd and March 4th. And I'm in rehearsals right now for the opening keynote that I'll deliver. And if you're curious to hear a little story about how I lived in Uzbekistan and worked on a US military base and some of the shenanigans that I got up to then, reply to this email and I'll send you a private link to a video that I haven't recorded yet, but that I will record for rehearsal purposes for you to listen to about a 5.5 minute story about what I got up to there, if you're curious. And other than that, I wish you well and I wish you connection. I wish you get yourself into nature and have a fantastic weekend. All the best. I'm Tony Estevez, the Human Connection Guide. Bye now.